In the quiet coastal town of Seabrook, lived a 28-year-old man named Daniel Cruz. Daniel wasn't someone you'd call brilliant. Nor was he failing at life, he was simply average. But he carried within him big dreams, dreams of starting his own business, becoming financially independent, and making his parents proud. There was just one major problem: Daniel lacked discipline. Every week, he made big plans. I'll wake up early starting Monday. I'll go to the gym tomorrow. I'll launch my online store next month. But that tomorrow never came. Daniel procrastinated constantly. He binge-watched shows, scrolled endlessly on his phone, and told himself that big results need big actions, so it's okay to wait for the right time. His friends and family gently reminded him to build better habits. His boss gave him chances to step up. But nothing really changed. Daniel believed that success would come someday, when the stars aligned. One rainy evening, at a local cafe, Daniel met Professor Neil, a retired university lecturer known for his life advice and wisdom. The two had a long conversation, and Daniel shared his frustration. "I want to succeed, I really do, but I feel stuck. I keep waiting for something big to happen, and it never does." Professor Neil smiled gently and replied, "Daniel, would you like to hear the story of the bamboo tree?" Daniel nodded. The professor leaned forward and began. There was once a farmer who planted a bamboo seed in his garden. Every day, he watered it and took care of the soil. But after a year, nothing. 2 years, still no sign of growth. People laughed at him, called him foolish, yet he didn't stop. He kept nurturing the seed. Then, in the 5th year, something incredible happened. Within just 6 weeks, the bamboo grew over 80 feet tall. Was the bamboo doing nothing for 4 years? No, it was growing underground, building strong roots to support its future. The cafe was silent. Daniel sat in deep thought. "So, you're saying success doesn't come from big actions, but from daily effort?" "Exactly," the professor said. "Small habits may seem invisible at first, but they are powerful. Let me show you a few that can transform your life." From that day on, Daniel began practicing what the professor taught him. Wake up early. Waking up just 1 hour earlier gave Daniel an extra 365 hours in a year. He used that time for quiet reflection, reading, or small projects. Read a few pages a day. He wasn't a bookworm, but 10 pages a day turned into 12 books a year. Each one expanded his mind and changed how he thought. Set tiny goals. He stopped chasing perfect plans, and instead wrote just 200 words a day. 6 months later, he had written his first full e-book, Avoid Procrastination. When tempted to delay tasks, he counted 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and jumped into action. It felt silly at first, but it worked. Write 3 things he was grateful for every night. It rewired his thinking from stress to appreciation. Move for 10 minutes a day. Instead of waiting to join a gym, he walked, stretched, and kept his body active. Limit screen time. Before opening his phone, he'd ask, "Is this helping me grow, or wasting my time?" Months passed. The change wasn't dramatic, but it was consistent. His focus improved, his energy grew, and slowly, opportunities opened up. He launched a small digital service online, got his first few clients, and turned that into a steady income. He wasn't just surviving anymore, he was building. A year later, Daniel stood in front of a group of students, invited to speak at a community event. When asked about the secret of his success, he smiled and said, "It's not talent, it's not luck, it's not about waiting for the perfect time. It's about the small things you do every day. Be like the bamboo, grow your roots, stay patient. You may not see the change immediately, but one day, you'll shoot up beyond anything you imagined."